248-539-9797. Let's go to Dan next on 97 on a ticket. Hi, Dan.
Yeah, hi. I'm listening to you guys this morning, and I'm just thinking back. When you look at the sign of Patrick Kane this year and bring him on, you're believing that you have a possibility of making the playoffs. Otherwise, I don't think he would have came here to begin with. So my feeling is they lost this season at the trade deadline. They should have made a move for a defenseman. The defenseman that they had, I've been saying this all year when I call in. If you watch the last month and a half and watch Petry out there, he's a cone. He's horrible. Just in these Montreal games, him standing in front of the net, clueless on covering players, cost the Wings several goals. And my feeling is, when you look at our minor league players like Edmondson, who came up and played well, Albert Johansson, he is a defensive defenseman, and he has played very well in Grand Rapids. I would rather have someone like him up, younger, stronger, faster, defensive defenseman. He's not a puck carrier. He's not a Wallman. He's not a Gossenbear. He's a defensive stay-at-home defenseman, which is what we needed.
Thank you, Dan. Let's go to Robin next on 97 on a ticket. Hi, Robin.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's up?
Quick comments on the roster. Andrew Kopp, $5 million a year, 13 goals, huge disappointment, right around 30 years old. We're stuck with him unless we can trade him or eat some of his salary. It's just another example of a bad signing by Yzerman, who I have great respect for. But you look at him and Petry and Gossenbear, the Red Wings are slow. You've got Yzerman, arguably one of the fastest players in the league. He rarely dumps the puck. Otherwise, the strategy of Lalonde is to dump and chase. And when you're slow, you're not going to be the first to the puck.
Robin, thank you. We go to Tyler next on 97 on a ticket. Hello, Tyler.
Hey, guys. So back in 2017, when Joe was closing and Steve Yzerman was in town at the time as the GM for Tampa, every fan that was there, including myself, was screaming for him to come back home. Now he's home, and it's been nothing but a disappointment. Do we just have to lose faith in Steve Yzerman if he doesn't fire Malone this offseason? Because that's where I'm at right now. I don't trust it.
Has it been nothing but a disappointment? Because they've gotten better every year, haven't they?
They've gotten better, but he's not. You can't have Malone, who is not talking good to the press. He's making me lose faith in himself, as well as if Steve Yzerman is keeping him around, then I've got to lose faith in Steve Yzerman too, because you got to get rid of this coach. Otherwise, the team will implode on itself like it always has been for the last 8 years now.
Well, they haven't had talent.
Hold on.
This team is not imploding.
And Lalonde has nothing to do with the previous 6 years. He took over a team, had 80 points, came back the next year, had 91 points. Is that a team that's imploding under Lalonde?
As of right now, did you not see the eight-game losing streak?
Did you not see the last 3 games where they fought their asses off and won in overtime?
I mean, I saw the whole season, believe me, but I saw the 7-game losing streak, and I saw the winning streaks mixed in as well. The unbelievable play at the turn of the new year. It's all part of the entire resume. If that streak is the biggest thing? I mean, that to you unforgivable. Got to go. Captain's down, flu's okay. Captain's down, injured, flu going through the locker room. Got to go. If that's your, I mean, I would take more into consideration, but you're not.
Yeah, I'm not certain Derek Lalonde is the right guy, and I think you feel the same way. You're not certain.
I'm not certain either.
But
I mean, he just called the Yzerman era nothing but a disappointment. Okay, now there was COVID seasons mixed in here, but these are the point totals over the last 5 years: 39, 48, 74, 80, 91. Now, slow and steady progress isn't nearly as exciting and it doesn't instill faith as much as turning it around just like that. But there was a mess under Ken Holland that needed to get cleaned up. Now, but when you are slow and steady, you lose benefit of the doubt if there's a step back, and I feel like next year is the first year where we could be legitimately talking about replacing Steve Yzerman.
Well, he talked about Andrew Kopp, and this is a guy who Yzerman signed to a long-term deal. He's got 3 more years left on the deal at $5.6 million per season. It's a lot of money for someone that has not been a big-time producer in his career. You know, when he came to the Red Wings, his high point total in the season was 39 points with Winnipeg. And he had shown that he was in and out of the lineup a lot with injuries. Comes to the Red Wings, has his career high in points last year with 42 points. Played all 82 games. This year he played 79 games and had 33 points. It seems like it's a lot of money to pay for somebody that's not even a point every other game guy. So I understand the frustration with a signing there. And there are some other signings that he had that you're like, okay, but they weren't long-term. This is a long-term one that this one might bite him a little bit unless Kopp's got a lot more to give. But, yeah, the fact is they got a bunch of free agents right now that they have to make decisions on this offseason, and I'm not sure you can make a strong case for any of them to come back.